Babe, I've got the perfect movie for us tonight. Today, we're going to be focusing on 3 key tips you can start using in order to improve your serve return. Unlike some other shots in pickleball, I've found that an effective return of serve is actually more so about strategy than it is about form, which means that if we have a sound game plan going into the return, that's the most important part. Choosing exactly where we want to hit the serve return will go a long way in setting up the rest of the point. I generally prefer to hit a shot to my opponent's backhand, but based on the team you're playing, you can choose wherever is most advantageous to you. Once you've done so, try to zero the return in on that location. Whether or not we return to the serving player or to their partner, keeping the ball deep will ensure that our opponents are pushed back in the court while we are able to come up to the net. Which brings me to our final tip. The biggest mistake that I see newer pickleball players making is returning the ball and not getting up to the net. As I've said in past videos, the net is the most advantageous spot to be on the court, and since the serving team has to let the return of serve bounce, it's important that the returning player come up to net so they are in prime position to hit that next shot. Overall then, if you're a newer player, I hope that these 3 tips will go a long way for helping you win points on the return of serve.
Where should I stand on the return of serve?
I generally stand 1 step behind the baseline on the return and make sure that I'm equidistant from both ends of the box so that way I can't be exploited in one direction or the other. However, if you struggle with your forehand or backhand, you can cheat side to side a little bit.
I loved your Lord of the Rings bit. What are some of your favorite movies?
I love that question. So, my favorite movies of all time in order are number 1, The Dark Knight, number 2, Boyhood, number 3, Superbad, number 4, The Shawshank Redemption, and number 5, Mad Max Fury Road. I would love to hear your favorite movies in the comments. To best practice your return of serve, set up a few cones deep into the court where you would love your return to go. Have a partner hit you 5 serves and do your best to hit those cones or pass the cones if you can on the return. After 5 shots, switch with your partner so now you're the serving player and they get to practice their returns. Let's take a look at one more drill to practice your return.
Next week's video.
Yeah, I wish I could return to the start of that video and get 5 minutes of my life back.
Well folks, if you've been with me up to this point in the video, you have won a brand new free ticket to next week's video. I will try to make it a little bit more informative, a little bit more engaging, and a lot less cringy. No promises though. I will see you all next week.